Nigeria gospel singer OSINACHI husband has just been sentenced to die by hanging by the Abuja High Court today, 28th of April 2025, for the death of his wife for 2022. According to the news, they said two of the children went to testify against their father for the 18-count charge. When they charged this OSINACHI husband, he was guilty of all the charges. So they now sentenced him to die by hanging. I will read the news, then I will come for my own opinion. Late gospel singer OSINACHI husband sentenced to die by hanging. Justice Nwosu Iyeme of FCT High Court, Wushi, Zone 2 in Abuja today, April 28, sentenced the husband of late gospel singer OSINACHI Peter Nwachukwu to die by hanging. Oh my God. This was after the court found Nwachukwu guilty of culpable homicide, resulting in the death of the celebrated singer on April 8, 2022. While delivering his judgment, Justice Nwosu Iyeme heard that the prosecution had proven the burden of proof placed on it by the law and subsequently found the defendant guilty of all the charges. Oh my God. Nwachukwu first was arraigned on June 3, 2022 by the Office of the Attorney General of the Federation, OAGF, on behalf of the federal government on the 22-count charges. Oh my God. The charge was on culpably homicide, punishable by criminal intimidation, cruelty to children, criminal intimidation of children, spousal battering, among others. In fact, all the charges when they charge this man for, were 23 charges, 23 count charges, 23. And he was guilty of all. Oh my God. The prosecution team presented 17 witnesses, including 2 children of the late OSINACHI, who testified as 4th and 5th prosecution witness, PW4 and PW5 respectively. Oh my God. The prosecution also tendered 25 documents as exhibit before the court. Oh. The defendant testified for the defense and further called 4 other witnesses and tendered 4 exhibits in his defense. Shortly before sentencing, the defendant counsel Regina Wali in his allocutus pleaded with the court to be lenient in his judgment. Oh my God. Similarly, this prosecution counsel, Mrs. Aderonke Imala, urged the court to give force to the law as stipulated. Oh, delivering his judgment, the presiding judge thereafter sentenced Nwachukwu to death by hanging in court. 1, while he was sentenced to 2 years imprisonment each count on each count 2, 3, 4, 2, 3, 8, 9, 12, 13, and 18. The court sentenced the defendant to 6 months imprisonment on count 10, 3 years imprisonment in count 11, while he has fines to sum of 500,000 and 200,000 naira respectively on count 6 and 7 respectively. As for me, yes, we know very well that this man really maltreated the wife when she was alive. Even without being told, all those beating and everything, daily maltreatment, torture and all was among what led this lady to her early grave. But in as much as that, I don't think this death penalty by hanging is the right thing for the judge to do, because he knew that what he did will end the life of his wife. All those battering, all those beating, all those torture, all those maltreating, he never knew it was not an intentional act. Their act that is deserved death penalty is a premeditated act. For abroad, they are premeditated act. Then they lead to this kind of sentence. In fact, death penalty is not there. Now only America is there. It is a premeditated act. Then they lead to that kind of thing. But this man did not premeditate that. Oh, I was going to buy this woman. If not, he was torturing this woman. If they beat this woman, if they give her woto, they maltreat her. Not they give her enough money. Any money they give her for insure, the man will collect everything. No, they live more better than the singer herself. That is not a premeditated by. That is a by accident. He never knew that all this woto when they give in wife, all this beating and all say he go lead in wife to death. I don't think this man deserve to go more than 20 years imprisonment. Let's say the fact, the way it is. No, let's say the way it is, because there are homicide cases that deserve death penalty. It is a premeditated homicide case. That is, I planned it. When you plan something to go and buy this person, it's what you have already planned in your heart. You understand me? But if it occurred that it was between husband and wife, maybe they were fighting, mistakenly the woman by, no, it is not. It doesn't deserve by penalty. That one is a mistake. It was not premeditated. Like this one of OSINACHI husband, was not premeditated. He never planned to buy his wife. I'm not justifying him here, but I'm just saying the way it's supposed to be. This judgment is too harsh on him. I will not lie. Yes, OSINACHI, we all love her. We all love OSINACHI very much. This man really treated OSINACHI very, very bad. But death penalty is not the right judgment for this man. No. Supposed to go at least without 15 or 20 years imprisonment, or even life imprisonment, not death penalty by hanging. No, because it's not a premeditated by. It was a by that, all the time they beat the woman. Where can't lead? Maybe not lead. Not this internal injury, too much of maltreating, battering, no torture that he was giving this woman. But he never knew that it can end the life of this. So it's a very big lesson to all these men that think you can be torturing a woman, beating her secretly, giving her woto in a pass of blood that can lead her to die easily. Because that what really OSINACHI was a blood that was it just stick for inside in heart, inside in lungs. Now blood they fight for inside in lung where we say it come like say something swear for dear. You understand? Where that OSINACHI, she died very, very young. She was a very good singer, a beautiful woman at that. Oh my God. I really feel the pains that the family are going to stay now without, the children are going to stay without mother and without father. For me, I don't think this judgment is too harsh. No, it's too harsh. It's too harsh. Why I said it's because it was not a premeditated by. I wish he planned it before he orchestrated it. That one should have been a different case. But he never planned to buy his wife. No. Yes, he was a wicked man. We all know that he was a very wicked man. But he never knew that his wife was going to die. Through all those beating, through all those maltreating, through all those torture. You understand it? Through all those things. He never knew. So it's not a premeditated something. It's a thing that he was doing out of his own wickedness. Not knowing that the thing will affect her internally. That now lead to her by. Do you understand? So giving her death penalty, I don't think is a good idea. No, because the children are going to live for the rest of their life. Their mother died in bad circumstances. Their father now going to die by hanging. Nigeria judges, they learn how to give fair judgment. You will have given this man life imprisonment without option of parole. That will have been better than say by hanging. No, this judgment is too harsh. For me, I don't know about any other person, but for me, this judgment is too harsh. There are more ways to sentence this kind of person, not by hanging. That's why they buy everybody by hanging. They never buy all of them. We don't buy people for Nigeria by hanging. I'm not justifying him, but I think for me, the judgment is too harsh.